Hi, I'm Marie. In this video, I'll show you how to reclaim cheesecake with the delicious vegan, gluten-free, refined sugar-free mini strawberry cheesecake recipe. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. You're going to need a food processor, a blender, a muffin tray that holds a dozen. Silicone works best, but metal will work as well. Some silicone spatulas, a cutting board, a knife, measuring cups and spoons, a round glass or jar, and some parchment paper. For the ingredients, you will need at least 12 medium-sized fresh ripe strawberries, 1 1/4 cups of raw unsalted walnuts, 1 1/4 cups of pitted, tightly packed dates, 1 1/2 cups of raw unsalted cashews, about 3/4 cups of coconut cream, the thick stuff, not the milk, 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1/2 teaspoon of vitamin C powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of powdered stevia. Pour the cashews into a saucepan. Cover the cashews with about 2 cups of water. Place the saucepan over a medium heat flame. When the cashews begin to boil, set a timer for 10 minutes. Add the dates to the food processor. Process the dates until a sticky ball is formed. Remove the sticky ball of dates and set it aside. Now add the walnuts to the food processor. Process the walnuts until a meal is formed. Add the dates back into the food processor along with the walnuts and process the walnuts and the dates together until a crumbly but sticky dough is formed. The cashews should just about be finished boiling by now. Turn off the heat and allow the cashews to rest while you work on the next step. If you're using a silicone cupcake tray, no preparation is necessary. If you're using a metal cupcake tray or muffin tin, you will want to take the time to lightly oil each cup with some coconut oil, and also prepare each cup with parchment paper tabs as shown for easier removal of the mini cheesecakes. Fill each cup with 2 tablespoons of the walnut date crust dough until all cups are filled evenly. Using the glass or jar covered in parchment paper, press down firmly into each cup until the crust is neatly compressed as shown. Place the tray into the freezer to allow the crust to chill. Drain the boiled cashews and add them to the blender. Add the coconut cream to the blender. Add the coconut oil to the blender. Add the lemon juice to the blender. Add the sweet maple syrup to the blender. Add the nutritional yeast to the blender. Add the vitamin C powder to the blender. And add the stevia powder to the blender. Blend all of the ingredients on high until a smooth, creamy consistency is achieved. This may take a couple of minutes, even in a high-speed blender. Remove the cupcake tray from the freezer. The crusts will be nice and chilled. Using a ladle or pouring directly from the blender, fill each cup with the creamy, delicious cheesecake filling. Fill each cup until the filling is evenly distributed. It takes about 3.5 ladles per cup for my tray. Give the tray a few taps on the counter to remove air bubbles and smooth out the cheesecake surface. Place the tray in the freezer and set a timer for 1 hour to allow the cheesecakes to set. Rinse the strawberries thoroughly to make sure they're clean. Then, set them out to dry while waiting for the cheesecakes to chill and firm up. The strawberries should be mostly dry by now. Use a paper towel to remove any excess moisture. Cut the green top off of each strawberry. Place the strawberry vertically and cut down the middle like a wedge. Do the same to each half, creating quarters. Quarter all of the strawberries the same way, keeping the slices together as shown. Remove the chilled mini cheesecakes from the freezer. Arrange the wedges of one strawberry atop one mini cheesecake in a cross shape. Arrange each strawberry in the same pattern onto the rest of the mini cheesecakes. Place the tray back in the freezer and set a timer for 1 hour. The mini strawberry cheesecakes should be nicely firmed up now and will pop out of the silicone tray with ease. They can be served individually on a dish with silverware or simply eaten by hand. While they do make a lovely display, it's not advised to leave them out for long. Store them in the freezer in spacious storage containers. Then, set them out about 10 minutes before serving to allow the consistency to soften. Or place them in the refrigerator for up to a day and eat or serve when ready. Delicious. 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 You now have the knowledge required to create a delicious plant-based dessert that's suitable for persons with sensitivities to both gluten and dairy, and also those avoiding processed sugar. The goal of this video is to help people learn how to create delicious plant-based food that omits certain ingredients which may trigger sensitivity reactions in some people. Though I think you'll find that this delicious dessert can be enjoyed by just about anyone and everyone. If you'd like to explore more vegan, gluten-free, refined, sugar-free cooking and baking, check back frequently for more of my videos. And of course, if you found this information to be helpful or you enjoyed this content, subscribe by clicking the button below for more plant-based deliciousness. I look forward to seeing you soon.